What's good, y'all? Welcome to my review for Sword Art Online Original Scale. I finally saw the movie, as I mentioned. I want to say this was in that one episode of Alice's Ancient War of Underworld where the new character from Alice's Ancient made an appearance, and I was going to review the movie, and I might mention previous video. But yeah, I finally watched it, and like as always, guys, like I promised, I think anyway, I was going to review it for you guys once I saw it, and here we are. Now, first off, this movie is absolutely fucking incredible, man. I loved it, man. This definitely shot the fuck up on my top 10 anime movies list, man. This movie is absolutely incredible, and the art animation, holy Jesus, bro. My God, A1, bro. They don't fucking play, bro. They don't fucking play. When you give them a movie budget with SAO, bro, they go like, Joe, the fire. The fire. Like, if you thought Alice's Agent looked crazy, bro, I would dare say this movie, like, it's definitely pretty close. I was actually kind of surprised how close the animation quality was between Alice's Agent and Ordinal Scale. Like, they looked very similar in terms of detailing and everything, but I think Ordinal Scale probably still looked a little bit better with the backgrounds and everything, but we'll talk more about that later. So yeah, guys, without further ado, let's just jump right in. So the movie's directed by Tomohiko Ito and stars, as always, I'm going to be going over the dubcast since that version you guys watched, because you guys know I fuck hard with the dubcast. My man Bryce Papenbrook, my girl Jeremy Lin, Chris Patton, Ryan Bartley, Christine Mary Cabos, Sarah Williams, Michelle Ruff, Cassandra Lee Morris, Patrick Sense, and many more. And the plot of SAO Ordinal Scale is Austin and the team manage to convince Kirito to return for a new game called Ordinal Scale. But once they're inside, they quickly discover it's anything but fun. Now, first up, we got to talk about the cast. It is incredible as always. Bryce kills as always. Jeremy, oh my God. Perfection as Asuna, perfect casting. You guys know I love her. I love her as Asuna, man. I love her voice and everything. She's perfect. She's godly, bro. I love her. I love Cherry, man. The rest of the dub cast is great. The new cast members that we got introduced from the new characters here were also great, as they were as well in Analyzation. And everyone was fantastic. The dub cast as a whole was fantastic, man. Next, the art and animation. Let's talk about we gotta talk about the art and animation, bro. My God, this movie looks incredible, like, bro. First off, the backgrounds are insanely detailed, bro. Like, you guys know that this is obviously in the trailers. You guys know this was from the trailer, but that first tracking shot where Austin and Kirito first log into to Ordinal Scale and the cameras pan them as the background is filling up with and turn them into the digital war, bro. Bro, it looked incredible. The backgrounds throughout the entire movie look insanely beautiful, man, and just the backgrounds in general, man, throughout the entire movie were amazing, immaculate. They were beautifully detailed, bro. They just looked incredible. Bro, the backgrounds were incredible. The actual animation itself was phenomenal, but, bro, you really get to see whenever they reuse old footage of SAO from season 1 and season 2, you really see how much A1 has jacked up the budget for Ordinal Scale, and hell, even the same for Alice's Agent, because the art style on both these projects, the movie and the Alice's Agent, was very similar. Even the same thing goes with Progressive as well, which hopefully one day I'll get to see those movies too, because you guys know it's awesome and all that shit. But you really get to see how much more they jab the budget when they reuse footage of it in the movie for flashbacks and everything. And they go back to the new footage because the detailing on all the characters is a lot better. Just the detailing, the animation, everything just looks so much better, and it's just so much more detailed. It's really crazy how much they really shows just how much they jacked up the budget for both of these projects, man. With just comparing it to whenever they use footage from the previous season, man, you really get to see it. It's like night and day, bro. It looks absolutely amazing. And yo, Asuna, oh my God. First off, the detailing in this woman's hair. My God, it's probably maybe slightly better than whenever we got those close-ups in Alice's of Austin's hair, but bro, somehow they made Asuna even more gorgeous than she already is this movie, bro. I don't even know how that's fucking possible. That show, that just further proves how much more added detail and everything that they put in Ordinal Scale, and the same thing goes for Alicization as well, compared to the first 2 seasons, bro. I was watching them how did you make Asuna even more gorgeous than she already is? How is this even possible, bro? Oh my God, the movie. There's that, and of course the fights. Oh my God, the fights. Oh Jesus! If you thought Alicization had some insane fights, it's definitely a close race between these two, but yo, Orno Scales fights, man. Bro, hey, especially the final one, bro. A1 don't play, and just the detailing on everything, bro. Oh my god. I mean, and like and especially during the ending fight when, it happens, bro. Oh my god, I love that. That I was like, bro, this looks absolutely insane. The coloring, oh my god, the colors, the color palette. Like Alice's Age had a beautiful color palette, man. But bro, in this movie, it's the same in this movie, man, and just how good the fire looks. I've never seen fire look this so fucking good. No wonder they brought this dude in there for Bleach, because I know some of the animators from Alicization is coming in to work on the new Bleach styles with your Bloodborne anime. I don't know if it's the same guy that worked on the fire, or he's the same guy that worked on like Hero Aka's fire and Fire Force's fire. But bro, the fire looks it looks insane. Just the and the streaks with all the colors, bro, it looks insane. Like I was just in awe of the animation and just the talent that was on display while I was watching this movie, bro. It looked insane, bro. The art and animation of this movie is godly, and this just got me more hyped for Progressive whenever I finally get to see those movies, man, because this art animation was fucking insane, bro. It was just absolutely insane, bro. Absolutely insane. Another thing I really liked, I really did enjoy the story and the screenplay for this movie because it really focuses in a lot with just showing off the aftermath of what happened in SAO and just the lingering effects it left on the players. I'm pretty sure this was never mentioned in the actual show itself. I might be wrong. It's been a while since I've watched season 1 or season 2, and I'm pretty sure they never mentioned this in Alicization. But they mentioned that the people that survived SEO are called SEO survivors, and in Ordinal Scale, we see some we see some bosses from SEO and the raids that we see in Ordinal Scale, and of course you have the new characters with NG and Yuna, who if you obviously saw Alicization, you know where they came from. I just thought it was really cool just because the show itself has never really focused that much on the overall just the aftermath of SAO and just kind of what the lingering effects of it were on the players. Besides that one scene in Alicization with Liz, which you guys know I love that scene. It actually made me kind of actually start to like Liz a little bit after that scene. And of course, with Kirito, when we finally got his episode around the end of Alicization, War of Underworld, you had that as well. But this one really focused in on the aftermath of SAO and the effects it had on its player base, which I thought was really cool. And I loved what they did with it, and I thought the concepts and just the overall motives of the villains of the movie was a really neat idea, man. Shout out to Regiman because he co-wrote the screenplay for this movie, man. I'm curious if this was some ideas he might have had already, and he was like, we'll put this in the movie because obviously this movie is canon, considering the post-credit scene for this movie. There is a post-credit scene, which I didn't even know about, leads directly into Alicization. Of course, we know NG and Yuna would eventually make an appearance in Alicization War of Underworld in the end. I'm pretty sure none of this was in the original light novels, but in the anime, they were in there. So yeah, I really dug the story for the and I thought this movie really had some really interesting concepts, and I loved the motives of the villain. I thought they were both really interesting characters. I would definitely say NG and the other one and the other guy might be my favorite villains outside of Gabriel for SAO. I would say he's probably the best written villain, but I think Gabriel, I probably like him a little bit more just because how much he reminds me of Kira. So yeah, I really did like that. I really thought that was really cool, man. I thought, of course, Yuki Kajira's score. Oh my god, this woman got no chill, bro. Oh my god, the score. Oh, it is godly, bro. Oh, especially when this woman breaks out the Latin in the final battle, bro. Greatest boss music you will ever hear. That is a final boss theme if I've ever heard it, bro. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Holy mother. And the ED from my girl Lisa. Ha! Banger! Absolute fucking banger, bro. Love that ED, bro. Loved it. Lisa, she don't miss with SAO, bro. All her songs have been bangers from SAO. So, that was really cool. Now, of course, here would be the part of the review where I would gush about the battle scene. Because y'all know me, I love Asuna, I am the resident Asuna simp. Only problem is, it was fucking censored on Hulu. Now, I watched the movie on Hulu because I mentioned this on Twitter. If you guys didn't know, I finally got Disney Plus. I mentioned my mom a while ago because we have Verizon. I know that there were some Verizon commercials saying that, hey, all right, if you come with Verizon, you get the Disney bundle. So I mentioned this to her, and eventually she finally checked it, and then we actually did have access to the Disney Plus. So obviously we subscribed to that shit, and we got Disney Plus and Hulu and ESPN Plus for about 6 months. She'll probably get rid of ESPN Plus and Hulu because none of us use it or going to use it. Hulu maybe she'll keep, but Disney Plus she'll definitely keep because of all the Marvel series and Star Wars and all that shit. She's finally starting watching The Mandalorian, so that's cool. But I went into the movie and I'm like, all right, I finally get to see the bass scene in full HD, not on some compressed Twitter video on my TV, and I get to finally bask in its glory. Then I get to it, and all I see is a close-up of a shampoo bottle. And bro, I was pissed. I was pissed after the movie was over, bro, and I checked to make sure I wasn't going crazy, bro. I was ranting to my man Platinum about this shit. I'm like, this is bullshit. Fuck Hulu. Why y'all censoring the goods? That was like the one scene I was the most excited for, bro, for obvious reasons. I swear, bro, I was so pissed, man. I was livid. So afterwards, after something, I did some research. I needed to know what the fuck was going on with this bullshit. And first of all, I found that apparently they also censored the bass scene in some U.S. theaters for progressive. So fuck y'all for that too. Cowards. So I found out that was at least in some theaters. It looks like it wasn't all of them. But yeah, that was some bullshit as well. Like, stop censoring the goods for Austin, bro. Come on, let me have it. Let me have the goods, bro. Come on. Come on, bro. But I did some research, and I also knew that, like, the director or somebody who was on the team of Lord of Scale mentioned this scene was going to be in the movie. And so I found out that apparently what happened was when this movie came out theatrically in theaters in Japan, the U.S., and everywhere, the bass scene was not as uncensored as we saw it. That was something that they left that was exclusive for the Blu-ray release. So I guess the version Hulu has is the original theatrical release, not the Blu-ray, which is where the bass scene is in there, all of its glory, uncensored. So I have to wait till I get the Blu-ray to finally bask in its glory. So that sucked. But thankfully there is still some awesome fan service in this movie, which I was very appreciative of. Speaking of fan service, if there was one thing I had a problem with, other than, of course, the bass scene not being in it, the bass scene not being in there, man, which I was like, like I said, I was excited. I was like, the one thing I was most excited for this movie was the bass scene. Oh, I swear, bro, I love this movie too much. There is some really weird and just dumb fan service with Sugu. Like, it wasn't as stupid and just kind of like, oh my god, what is this bullshit like with, like what happened in Alice Age War of Underworld with the tentacles? You guys know I wasn't a big fan of that scene when I reviewed that in the anime on the air, but not to get into spoilers, I'm not gonna say what it is, but during the final battle, there's like this scene between Sugu and Yui that I'm like, why? Why is she there? What? It just came so out of left field. It was just so weird. I'm like, why? Is this someone's fetish or something? You know? That I thought was kind of weird, bro. But besides that, man, and of course, you know, the bullshit with the bass scene not being in there, bro. Apparently that was exclusive for the Blu-ray release. This movie was fucking amazing, man. I loved Ordinal Scale, man, and yeah, I'm definitely super excited to finally watch some progressive movies whenever you get the chance to. They finally released in the Blu-rays in Japan, so it won't be much longer until we get them here in the States. So hopefully I'll be able to review it for you guys pretty soon. Unless like Netflix or someone else picks it up, then there's that, and then I can watch it then. But yeah, man. Yeah. Anyway, guys, overall, my final verdict for War of Underworld for SAO Ordinal Scale is a 10 out of fucking 10, ladies and gentlemen. So as always, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like if you did, subscribe if you're new, follow me on Instagram and Twitter, follow your links down the description box below. And as always, come back for more. See you guys next time. You